it's nearly impossible you've never come across this guy. Our favorite happy little tree painting afro-wearing art genius Bob Ross. He had a show called The Joy of Painting from the 80s to the 90s, and now redrawings of his paintings are all over the internet, literally everywhere. This led me to the question, can you redraw a Bob Ross painting in Microsoft Paint? I chose a painting called Valley View. It's from season 21, episode 1, link is in the description. And I must admit, I am pleasantly surprised of what the program actually can do. With access to 3 brushes supporting pressure sensitivity, that works surprisingly well, and for this video I'm using this one with a very basic graphics tablet. So Bob starts off by putting all of the colors he will use on his palette. That's what I did here, also using different shades of the colors. And he actually already prepared the bottom of the canvas with a mixture of black and brown and let it dry. I'm gonna be following the tutorial loosely since it is impossible to follow in real time. And most of the time I'm gonna be blending the colors, to be honest. We'll start at the top doing little
X's, little crisscross strokes,
until we have a gradient almost touching the brown thingy we did at the beginning. Sadly I wasn't able to use the exact colors from his palette since he's using titanium white while it's still wet as a base layer, and so we can achieve this really beautiful bluish tone. Or as Bob says,
we have a happy little sky.
Next up are the mountains, and we're going to mix up some colors and
we have to make our first major decision in this painting.
Don't stress me out, Bob. Since I don't have this knife thing he's using, that's gonna be interesting, but I think we kinda got it after a long while. And now we have to quickly smudge and fade the mountains. He's using
liquid white
as a base. He's literally saying it every other minute.
Liquid white, liquid white, liquid white, liquid white, liquid white.
The fun part about following Bob Ross tutorials is not only feeling the calmest I have ever been because of his voice, but suddenly he goes just like...
Just beat the devil out of.
That guy's just awesome. Now we're painting the snow caps on the mountain and just...
let it float, let it float.
And guys, remember...
painting is as individual as people are. But on this piece of canvas, you have total and complete power here. You can do anything that you want to do.
It's just so sweet. After the highlights, we're going to paint the shadows. Lighter than the highlights, but darker than our base color of the mountain. And deciding where the mountain cut should be with white, and again we're adding shadows to it. And now?
Now we will get a little crazy today.
I'm excited, Bob. We are finally painting happy little trees now in the same angle as the mountains, using different shades of green.
And let's give him a few friends. We don't want him to get lonely back here.
More trees it is. And the speed of Bob drawing those trees is just... To separate, we use more highlights in different shades. Now onto the water. Since Bob already prepared the canvas beforehand with the brownish black area on the bottom, he can now go over with
titanium white
and achieve this easy fade, which will be kind of challenging in paint because we have to do quite a lot of blending colors. This takes so much time. To be honest, I'm not quite happy with the big trees on the sides, so let's just refine them. Some indications of land underneath it, not to forget the highlights. And now on both sides some, I guess, rocks? Finishing it off with a white waterline, of course with
titanium white.
And that's it. In total it took me about 2 hours and I'm pretty happy with the result. I did 2 practice drawings earlier that weren't that good, to be honest. So yes, you can redraw a Bob Ross painting in Microsoft Paint. If you want to help me out, share this video on whatever platform you like and please tell me what you think about it in the comments. I also do tutorials on this channel about Photoshop, Premiere Pro and other Adobe programs, so you might check them out as well. Thanks for watching!